in 1983 with the single Let's Stay Together, followed by 1984 release of her fifth solo album, Private Dancer, which became a worldwide success. What's Love Got to Do With It? The lead single won 3 Emmy Awards, including a Record of the Year. Her solo success continued with multiple albums, Break, Early Rule, and Foreign Affairs, with struggles such as We Don't Need Another Hero, Thunderdome, The Beast, The Golden Eye, for the James Bond, from the same name, What's Love Got to Do With It, was later used as a title of a loosely based biography film about her. In addition to her music career, Tina has also experienced success in films, including the role of Acid Queen in 1975, rock musical Tommy, starring role alongside Mel Gibson in 1985, action film Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and her camera role in 1983 from The Last Action Hero. Going back on positive couples. So yay, I found some. Yay.
Mm-hmm. And she was able to overcome her abuser in such a way that later on, when Ike himself, he died. Oh, let's see. Find where the date was.
Well, here. I found him on here real quick. He died in 2007.
2007. People wondered, well, how does Tina feel about that? I mean, they were married for so long. He got her career started and all this other stuff. And through a publicist, her comment was that I haven't talked to him in 30 years, and that's all I'm going to say. And it's like she's moved on to such a point that the abuser is no longer part of anything in her life anymore. Mm-hmm. She's completely free of all of that. She's moved on, and it just wasn't an issue. And it's a great point for someone who's been in an industry with so much pressure to perform and to be seen and to be successful, to be able to overcome the abuse to that extent.
Right. There was a comment that I was watching on TV. Well, actually, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube or Netflix. Let me get on to Facebook real quick. Well, let me find it real quick. Let me take a small break, and I'll find it. And it's a very interesting, very seriously injured comment that some of my friends actually messaged too. So it's very interesting. So let me take a small break on that one, and I'll be right back. Don't go away. Mark your calendars down, guys. From New York City to Seattle, home of the grunge, we welcome Serial Deception. Woo! That's right. They will be here on Let's Talk About the Music on April 27th with myself, Shells, and Spider in the Hall, my new co-host, and we will be talking about their music and promoting your band and how do you do it. So it's going to be on April 27th from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. You do not want to miss this, so mark it down. Serious Deception right here. Let's talk about the music.
Well, that was some boring music.
Spike?
Come on, where's the Justin Bieber? Where's the Katy Perry? Where's the Fall Out Boy?
Noddle, you have witch powers. Turn him into a chipmunk and feed him to the owl outside.
I will do no such thing. We're here to talk about our website.
HomeCanineNeutering.com?
What?
No! InvaderPet.com, where people can check out our comic strips or locate bookstores selling bookmarks with our comics on them. So, listeners, want to see comics of me, Noddle the Witch, my pets Kaylee Cat and Spike Beagle? Go to InvaderPet.com and check us out.
Seriously, though, you guys really have a canine neutering website?
Let's Talk About the Music is wanting your sponsorship to help support local independent music and musicians worldwide. We have different levels of sponsorship for everyone, including up-and-coming bands and musicians, to give a little more boost to your promotions. Let's Talk About the Music is also looking to podcast live from your music-related special events, shows, and venues. For more information, go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Here's what happened on episode 16 on Let's Talk About the Music.
Yes,
Ty?
I'm here.
Okay, good. And then I have my boss, leader of SGL, Floyd McFeely.
I am here.
All right. And we have Gail, the drummer.
Yes, indeed.
You got your name right,
Go,
Gil.
Jono.
Yay!
I got it right name.
Hey, I'm not Glenn.
You're not Glenn anymore. Yes. And then I have
Glenn's
Squirrel.
no longer with us.
Yes, he got fired. I got Squirrel.
The tree ninja.
All right. And now we have Bob and Shorty.
Yo, how's it going? Hi.
All right. Now the gang's all here. Okay, there's a question in the chat room from Frank. Have you guys ever played shows with national acts?
Yeah, like Coolio and Afroman and stuff like that.
Anybody else besides that?
Yeah, man. Fishbone. Not for Fishbone. Fishbone, yeah. We haven't, generally speaking, a lot of national acts avoid us because of the size and magnitude of the stage show and the logistics of doing it. But for Hemp Fest, because we'll blow them off the stage, pretty much. For like Vegas or any festival, I mean, at Sasquatch there was, Queens of the Stone Age. There was, who else was on that bill, Gil? There's tons of the Antwoord, but yeah, Warp.
Queens of the Stone Age. I remember at Warp Tour, I was really excited to play on the tour with Helmet, so that was a highlight for me.
Yeah, but generally when bands don't come to town, they don't look at us as a main support. They don't really look at us as a band per se, because we generally don't scale down.
No, we don't. We kind of like action pack.
Yeah, exactly.
Join us next time on Let's Talk About the Music, or go to our website, letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Crying out for love.
so for the music, that was Luke John Schneer. He's on Earth, and I've been a solo artist out there in Australia. And I'm Shells, and he's Spider.
I am.
And you were going to recap real quick.
Yes. For those of you joining us here towards the very end of the show, we don't have a whole lot of time left. We got maybe, an hour to go?
Yep.
We had been talking to Chris from Winter's End. Hi, Chris. Thanks for spending the time with us. And his sister Marissa was listening in. Hi, Marissa. Thank you for listening. Thank you for providing some questions for us to ask on the air here.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you out there who are interested in following Winter's End on wherever they are headed, they are using the Bands in Town app for mobile. Go ahead and download that to your mobile phone, and you will always know when Winter's End is heading to your area. They are from Australia, so probably not super likely to show up, say, in Chicago in the next week or two. But, if they ever do come back to the U.S., which we hope they do very much, then you will be the first to know with the Bands in Town app there. But we were talking to Chris about their work against domestic violence and bringing awareness to the issue. And that's what the topic of the show is about, of course. We've been talking about how deep of a problem it is and some ways that you can get help. And we kind of took a little bit of an aside talking about some of the couples in the musical industry that have reached some pretty good heights working together in solid relationships rather than in the abusive, fall apart kind of damaging relationships. And it's always nice to see that there are positive couples out there showing that this kind of thing doesn't need to happen. That there doesn't have to be any sort of abuse, And once again, getting back to how we started the show, if you are in this kind of a relationship and there is abuse going on, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Call the number. Call the number we've given you. Or just, call a friend. Call anybody. Talk to somebody you trust.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hard to find somebody you trust, then just, do the best you can. Go out, find someone, and just say, hey, I have a problem. Can you listen? And it could be that easy. And that could help spur you on to help you get out of this situation. Because if you don't, terrible things can and do happen. As I said earlier on in the show, 4,000 women a year on average die from domestic abuse. And that's 4,000 too many. 2,000 too many. 1,000 too many. It's one too many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can be a role model for those who do leave and speak about your adventures, how you overcome it. And especially if you have kids in the family with you, if once he or she is done with you, sometimes half the time they actually turn around and go after the